Good evening. My name is Daniel Martinez, and I'm with the local 8 o'clock news. Tonight, I bring you special coverage of the March for Our Lives rally as millions of students and individuals turn out for a chance to protest and demand for gun reform. Led by the student survivors of the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High shooting that left 17 dead in its wake, this comes at a huge and crucial time in our country as increasing pressure for new gun laws, checks, and bans on AR-15s to prevent another tragedy like this are being tested. These marches are occurring countrywide, as the main march is occurring in Washington, D.C., while smaller marches are occurring in Washington, in Miami, New York, and Boston. An estimated 800 smaller protests are also scheduled nationwide as support for the movement continues to skyrocket. Students continue to voice their disgust with the current gun laws in the states and are continuing to express themselves after the success of the nationwide walkout. Hundreds of thousands of marchers turned out in support of the student-driven movement. They will continue to push demonstrations till tighter gun laws and reforms are placed into action to protect the greater public from future gun-related violence. While many were met with positive responses, there were also instances of counter-protests for the March for Our Lives in several cities as opposing protesters shouted at one another before the police were forced to intervene to keep the protests peaceful in Boston. These protests have been led by students of the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School shooting, as Emma Gonzalez, one of the students there, has become the main spokesperson for the anti-gun rallies, claiming that tragedies like those that have happened in Sandy Hook or Stoneman Douglas High or any previous shooting will never happen again. This has been Daniel Martinez with Channel 8 O'Clock News. Thank you for watching.